YouTube's golden child is looking to spread his wings and branch out in the same vein as PewDiePie did with DLive back in the day, and Ninja did with Mixer, XQC with Kick. But this one right here looks to be a little bit different, or maybe a sign that Amazon is trying to move away from Twitch by signing up the most popular content creator in the entire sphere to some sort of a game show. Like, this is obviously different than those other references that are out there, and probably more in line with some of those early YouTubers that got signed to other types of production deals to make movies. Like, wasn't there like a Fred movie or several Fred movies or an Annoying Orange TV show or something like that? But this one right here could end up doing big business. I don't know for sure. But right now, there is nothing that MrBeast does that doesn't catch on like wildfire. Like, the guy is a not miss commodity. Like, even with the controversy that he had when his right-hand man, well, now right-hand woman, right-hand deadbeat dad, mother, I'm not entirely sure, ended up causing him a big fuss. He actually handled that exceedingly well by not distancing himself, but then also not making it central to his brand, just simply maintaining the MrBeast content that everybody knows forges on ahead, pissing off the people as he will. Oh, look at him curing blindness for thousands of people and drilling wells in Africa because the governments over there in the different ever-evolving countries can't look after their own constituents. What an awful racist, sexist, misogynist man that he is. But he continues to forge on, making a whole lot of money and the world a better place in the process. So yeah, it only makes sense with Amazon, with all of their filmic endeavors currently going through a whole host of restructuring. Try to latch on to something that's a guaranteed W. YouTuber MrBeast nearing deal for a competition series for Amazon Studios. Okay, Amazon Studios is getting into the business with YouTube personality MrBeast. Well, that's one way that you can put it. A 25-year-old comedian, Jimmy Donaldson. Well, that's a half of a good last name. Who has over 230 million subscribers in the Google-owned platform. Yo, he's over that. It didn't seem that long ago that he eclipsed the 100 million subscribers. I remember watching that stream for whatever reason. It got recommended to me, mostly because, like I said, he's YouTube's golden child and he knows the algorithm inside and out. But now he's at a point in time where anything that he does is just naturally going to end up trending. He doesn't need to have artificial help with that because he does the most outlandish shit on earth. So yeah, good for him. He's nearing a deal with the streamer for an unscripted competition series. Totally makes sense, because that was some of his earliest work, or at least the stuff that I started to get hip to, like stay in this circle, and for every hour that you do, we'll pay you $1,000. Or if you survive in this room, that's increasingly going to shrink. The last person standing ends up winning like $250,000. Like, there was a bunch of crazy stuff that he was doing. It was very entertaining, very well and slickly edited. So yeah, turning that into an actual game show with real people seems like the next logical extension of things. Like, I thought that's what the YouTube Red program was supposed to do, but that didn't end up panning out all that well. MrBeast is the most subscribed individual and second most subscribed account overall on YouTube. His social media career began when he first posted on the platform at 13, and he now rose to fame in 2017 when his video of MrBeast counting to 100,000 went viral. Oh, shit, that was back in 2017. I remember that. I didn't know it was him. Anyways, he also has a number of other business interests, including a food company, Feastables, which launched his own line of chocolate bars, which are apparently just like the most popular shit imaginable, and launched a fast channel on Roku last year. Okay, cool. He's also a judge on Fox's Gordon Ramsay's Food Star last May. The news was first reported by Puck. Yeah, I don't know what that is, but to be completely honest, man, Amazon, MGM, they're going to be signing him up on that. That's just another platform that he's obviously taking over, because not that long ago, MrBeast posted, because he was just kind of interested, because he's been playing footsie with Elon Musk ever since his acquisition of Twitter, and Jimmy there decided to, well, okay, like this monetization. It started off real hot over there on Twitter, but in recent months, okay, people have just been noticing that, yeah, advertising isn't that strong. Like, okay, if I was to go ahead and put a video out on X, how much would the average person make? Like, it all revolves around impressions, and we see people with millions of impressions end up raking in like $80, which is a pittance, an absolute pittance. Even with my comparative small base on YouTube, like if I was to get millions of viewers, I wouldn't even know how to scale that, okay? For comparison, if somebody's getting like 20 million impressions over on Twitter and then just pulling in $80 a month, like, yo, to make $80 a month over on YouTube, like net, you don't even need 1/100th of that audience. So, you know, MrBeast, the entrepreneur that he is, decided to, okay, cool, let's go ahead and test this because, well, there's nobody else that could go ahead and put a video out online and it'll just immediately get millions and millions of views. Hell, Tucker Carlson isn't going to be forthright with the amount of money that he makes off of some of his more popular interviews. So, oh, hell, I'll just go ahead and, well, I'll just premiere my newest video, $1 car versus a $100 million car. Let's go ahead and preview it over on X. I'll premiere it over there and see how much money I end up making. And guess what? He made over $263,000, $263,000 and counting right now. So that's absolutely fantastic stuff. And he went and he clarified that, like, this is absolutely no joke. Like right now, my first X video made over $250,000, 156 million impressions, 5.1 million engagements, good for $263,655. Not bad, but he does have good justification because he is a successful entrepreneur after all, and he doesn't have those rose-tinted glasses on, but it's a bit of a facade. Advertisers saw the attention it was getting and bought ads on my video, I think, and thus my revenue per view is probably higher than what you'd experience. Yeah, you definitely have to go out there and have a good judge several months in a row, you know, other types of videos. This was obviously well publicized, the first of its kind. All of the praise, all of the hoopla that MrBeast does whenever he does literally anything. Yeah, he's probably accurate on this, but the headline does say it all. And of course, he's going to turn this into content because that guy right there, like, he's a genius when it comes to this game. MrBeast offers a fellow followers cash windfall after X video earns him £200,000 sterling. Well, obviously $250,000. One of the world's most popular YouTubers. No, he is. Like, come on now. T-Series, you see the views that they have on theirs. Anyways, MrBeast is renowned for creating expensive videos, including competitions where the contestants battle it out to win huge cash prizes. While he has more than 233 million subscribers on YouTube, the influencer said he was curious to see how profitable it would be to post on Elon Musk's X platform. 25-year-old uploaded an old video called $1 car versus $100 million car, comparing luxury motors at different price points. You don't say. Over 3 days, it generated 124 million views, generating $263,355 in revenue. It's a bit of a facade, as he breaks it down there. 26.6 million followers on X. So yeah, he's got but a fraction of the audience that he has over on YouTube, but still doing tremendous numbers. I would imagine, you know, that payout, like if he would share any of the financials that he gets over on YouTube, like for as impressive as the $250,000 that he got off of that video, you'd probably be shocked the amount of money that he gets off of, you know, some of his more popular videos over on YouTube. It's disgusting. A star is now vowing to give away the ad revenue, meaning 10 random followers will receive $20,000 each. Yeah, he was breaking it down. $25,000 a piece. Okay, he was going to be giving away. There it is right there. And it'll also be interesting. I wonder if he's going to share the analytics and what this post right here ended up generating revenue wise, because that would also be very interesting. I'm going to give 10 people randomly that repost this and follow me $25,000 for fun. I'll pick the winners within 72 hours. So yeah, he's definitely going to be turning this into longer term content. But as he pointed out, and as it is highlighted here, Musk has been attempting to entice X users to sign up for the premium subscription service by promising them a share of ad revenues. But at the end of December, MrBeast has suggested that he was reluctant to share his videos on the social network. At the time, he had written, "My videos cost millions to make, and even if they got 1 billion views on X, it wouldn't fund a fraction of it." Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Some of them, like most of them, have high production values, especially the ones where, you know, he's flying around the earth, you know. Hi, I have an island that I'm going to be giving away. You don't think that's cheap? Do you think $250,000 is going to end up covering that? Nah, man. While YouTube videos can continue to generate healthy views for weeks on end, content on X tends to lose momentum as the algorithm prioritizes newer content. Yes, exactly. So that's why it would be interesting to say, okay, because there you can see the receipts and they're getting a lot of coverage right there, but him promising to give away $25,000, 61 million views, coupled with the, 124 million views that the original video got. Well, just some simple math right there, at least at time of recording. That should theoretically net him, what, $130,000, $125,000 by its when it's all said and done. Let's see, man. Let's see if X is for real or not. Some X users have claimed that MrBeast's videos has popped up in their feed multiple times as an unbalanced advert, despite the fact that they don't follow the influencer. Yeah, that's kind of what happens. Like, every once in a while, I gotta cleanse my X feed because, you know, like Joe Biden or Democratic Congress people's tweets will end up, you know, popping up in my feed, and I'm just like, no, I don't want to see this, but okay. A view of his post by NBC News, Sky News U.S. partner, found X users had the option to select not interested in the ad. Yeah, exactly. When it appeared, an option not typically available on posts that aren't ads. Oh, they are, because I could go ahead and theoretically do this right now for everybody. Let's just see. Okay. Follow, not subscribed. Oh, no, right. That has to be on the feed. Okay, like, yeah, I follow Jack Posobiec because he's a pretty good news aggregator, but as you can see under the more, not interested in this post, okay, then you can go show fewer posts from Jack Posobiec. Yeah, it's like you can do that everywhere, like, okay, cool. I don't want to suppress him because, you know, a lot of good news coverage that's over there. But yeah, man, it'll be interesting to see. It's like MrBeast is a money-making superstar in the social media content creation sphere. Nobody's going to be able to take that away from him. It'll just be interesting to see as he potentially tries to make that exact same shift over to a new platform like so many others. Like, obviously, he's still going to be creating YouTube content, but if he's going to go the way the likes of, other creators that get content on other platforms, he ends up securing an easy bag. Does it end up hurting his content overall? Or are people just going to continue to be partial to him because he is that guy right now? I find him fascinating. Very fascinating, just his ability to piss off the type of people that he does while still doing actual tangible good in the world, and then straddling other lines. He's an enigma and a phenomenon, and that's probably the reason why he's the most successful YouTuber in the history of the platform. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.